Hello everyone, I'm Rob Kohler bringing you some of the action from Punta Gorda Speedway this past Saturday night. Underneath the full moon and a bunch of drama being stirred up on the internet. All eyes were on the 16-car field as the Pro 4s took the racetrack. It was some great racing. The early lead going to Dylan Bigley out of Naples, Florida, but at the end of the night it was the 04 of Ryan Culver out of Fort Myers. He got the win. Dan Culver finishing in the second spot. Bigley, he held on for the third position. And a shout out back there in the field to 38, Chris Bridges from the Pave Thunder show on the internet here. He got himself a nice finish in the Van Devender car. On through the field, we had some road warriors out there also bringing huge car count as they usually do. 15-car field. It was a great battle. The 89 of Phil Morrison edging out Richard Nelson in the 80 car. And the third position going to Randy Kyle, always putting in a good show. The legend cars out at the racetrack. Great side-by-side racing in that division. They were really cranking it out at the end of the night. It was Jordan Black from Orlando in the 14B. He came out on top, followed by Brady Marshall, and then the 01 of Sean Hooven. Pro Truck Racing was a good show, always is. Steve Darvalik's in the 41 truck. He did a great job, got that thing into victory lane. The 14 of Michael Burns, he was right there hanging with him. Also the 14S of Sam Scott finishing in the third position. The young drivers in the rookie truck division put on another great show. The 36 of Chad Chastain on about the second lap of the race. He got a little bit sideways coming out of turn number 4, and then I'm not real sure what happened after that, but that truck went airborne. He tumbled down the front straightaway. We're glad to see Chad climb out of that truck unharmed, and he later got back in the truck, ran some hot laps just to make sure that he felt comfortable behind the wheel. So congratulations, Chad, for climbing out of that one. Kelly Burns taking the win, though, in the number 4 truck. She's on a roll lately. They just haven't been able to beat her. The 36 of Michael Atwell out of Naples finishing second, and third going to the 99 of Cody Martell. In the Fab 4 division, it was Paul Richards Jr. driving the number 61 car into victory lane. Been doing a great job with that car in the second half of this year. Linda Badali in the number 30 getting the second spot, and third going to Zach Campalonga in the 3 car. Bandoleros out at the Speedway tonight. Noah Weaver in the 14 car gets the win after battling with Johnny Holmes. Had to settle for the second spot. Third going to the 24 of Clyde Tucker. And now what I consider to be the fastest cars at the race this evening, the dwarf cars. I had a great time out there. Rebecca George winning her heat race, starts inside the front row, and myself driving the number 82 car on the outside of the front row. Boy, I made a big mistake going down into turn number 1, and I found myself back in about the 7th position. Had to work my way back up through the field. Brought the 82 car home for a win, so Cowboy Rob Kohler gets his second win in the dwarf car this year. Rebecca George, second place finish for her. That girl's been getting faster and faster each and every race. She's going to be somebody to watch in the future. And the 4 car of Andy Pryor wrapping it up in the third position. It was a great show out there. I hope to see everybody back there next week. From the Punta Gorda Speedway for Florida Video Service, I'm Rob Kohler. Cowboy out.